Hey everybody, welcome to March. This is the Astro Oracle reading for the month of March. I'm Colette Baron-Reid and I'm so excited. Want to know why? Because my brand new Oracle card deck, oops, the box, the Dreamweaver's Oracle that I'm going to use in today's reading is now available for pre-order. So get your copy by going to ColetteBaron-Reid.com/Dreamweaver, all one word. Now, why do you want to pre-order it? Because you get so many prizes. When you pre-order your copy, you come back to that page, enter your email and order number. Why? Because you're going to get instant access to something awesome. I made you a printable guide with journal prompts for every single card in this deck. So you're going to learn how to work with this card so well. And as well, you will get entered into an exclusive giveaway to win the cover artwork by the deck's artist, Joel Nakamura. Now, each print is a $200 value, and we will be announcing the 5 winners at the live online launch party happening on March the 14th at noon Eastern Standard Time, like New York time, which is the release day of the deck. So I am so proud of this deck and I'm so excited. So go pre-order your copy, claim your bonus, and enter the giveaway at ColetteBaron-Reid.com/Dreamweaver. Like the song. Anything is possible when you open your connection to the universe. All right, let's get to the readings. Now, if you have never had an Astro Oracle reading, I'm going to tell you how this is going to work. Now, I've decided today, I had a really important download that we're only going to do 1 card per sign. So I'm going to go through all of the zodiac sign. And this card is the specific theme for you this month. Now, you will get 3 cards because you're going to have your sun sign first, then you're going to have your ascendant or your rising sign second, and then your moon is third. Now, if you're a triple Scorpio, you only look at the Scorpio card. If you are, say, a Scorpio with a Cancer rising and moon in Leo, you're going to read Scorpio, Cancer, and Leo, right? So you're going to be able to go back over. Now, I've tested this a whole bunch of times with this particular deck. It's so accurate. So please, 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 1 card, pay attention, and I'm going to read the message from the guidebook. Okay? Now, we're going to start with Aries. Aries card is when the weavers built the sun. And here is the card. I'll show you on the camera. Just so gorgeous. That's for Aries. Now, I'm going to read it. It's card number 40. There are only 44 cards in this deck, and they're all meant to be read upright. The essential meaning of this card for Aries is the value of dreaming big success at seemingly impossible tasks. This is for Aries this month in March. Legend has it when the Dreamweavers built the sun, they created a huge ball of fire so they could see all the miraculous things they wove into being. They needed light and more life force energy to flood our world so life could grow and flourish. Their big dream didn't exist before they imagined what it could be. They made it up as they went along with no plans to follow, no certainty about how to do it. They claimed it energetically and followed the prompts of the conscious universe, or God. Their partner, they made an impossible thing real. Right now, you're in a similar place. You have a big dream. You don't quite have the how of it yet. Sometimes you question whether it's even possible and wonder if it's not meant to happen at all. Looking at the chaos in the world, you wonder if it's selfish to feel you deserve any of your desires. Do not give up on your dreams. Something unique that will serve the greater good wants you to call it to life. You were given this idea as a gift from the divine, and it is your mission to forge a new path. That's actually really good for Aries. Forge a new path. That's what they do. To bring it here. Now, if you knew the how of it, it would mean that you're not dreaming big enough. Whatever your dream, we need you to begin now. It's time to act. Hold the vision of success, but not too tight, and lean into this greatness, your greatness. Just think of how many you will touch by this action. Trust that you were made for this. Step forward and keep walking, one step at a time, and the universe will open the doors for you one by one. Wow, that's an amazing, amazing reading for Aries. Now, let's look at Taurus. Taurus is, when the grit becomes a pearl. Love that. So here is the card for Taurus. That's for Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. There we go. Now I'm going to read it. That's card number 27. So pay attention. Reinvention, learning from past mistakes, surrendering to lessons with grace and maturity. Something transformative is happening within you. All that friction, irritation, resentment, the growing pains, identifying with your wounds, and then releasing them. You've been through rough seas for sure. Now you hold the precious pearl of wisdom in your hands and heart and psyche, and you are forever changed. After all, you can't change the pearl back to the grit, nor would you want to. Yes, you might get triggered here and there by the ghosts of the past, but nothing compared to the arduous journey of learning you've already been on. You will notice how quickly you can turn things around, how quiet you can become in the middle of a storm, how adept you've become at knowing when to speak or when to step away, or how mature you are now. This is a time to look at how far you've come and to be mindful of opportunities, relationships, and interactions that remind you of the ones you've already been through already. You don't have to learn the same things over and over again. You have the choice now to move forward or walk away. Some things cannot be changed no matter how much you want them to. Certainly, you know you can change only yourself, even if you want to influence another person to see things your way. That didn't work before. Nope, not going to work now either. So take things at face value in March and trust your intuition to avoid unnecessary grit. Treasure is waiting for you on the other side of this situation. Whatever choice you make now, if you move forward and discover it's not for you, you can always change your mind. Isn't that great? Point is, your next move is about having an experience. Because you have already accumulated so many pearls of wisdom, you can trust yourself to make the right one. Breathe. You got this. That's fantastic for Taurus. Now let's do Gemini. Ooh, if a cat curls round the moon, and this is our title card. This is Mark's favorite card. It's actually, Mark wanted to buy this card from Joel, and as a result, we ended up buying the entire collection from him. We're now collectors, and why wouldn't we? I commissioned him to do this, so we literally got all the art because Mark insisted that no one should get this card. But meanwhile, it's the card now we're printing and giving you guys. So it's card number 36. And card number 36 is all about letting go of codependent relationships, Gemini, the value of interdependence. If a cat curls around the moon, it's a sign to release yourself from your enmeshments and claim the freedom and independence to be your own person and set healthy boundaries. If you've gone along just to get along or engage in people-pleasing, you might be concerned about the consequences of saying no. What would happen if you set a boundary and chose what you really wanted? Don't give your power away to somebody else's reactions. It's more important to choose what feels right and true for you. Celebrate your uniqueness too. Choosing to do things your way doesn't mean you're doing anything to promote endings or even drama. It's a healthy separation to have your own views, your own perspectives, and still be engaged. Codependent relationships are always unhealthy and unsupportive in the long run. So speak up, share your mind, and be okay with learning from others who have different ideas. You don't have to agree with them if it's not right for you. But learning is important because as people, we need each other. We weren't built to live on our own. And now you are being wholly supported as a unique being, able to love and be loved and be yourself, allowing healthy interdependence to replace the sticky quality of draining relationships. No matter what your inquiry, when a cat curls around the moon, it's a sign to step back and assess what you really want, how you really feel, and how you want to feel. Only then should you step forward, because you know what? You can't go wrong. That is for Gemini. Now, let's do one for Cancer, which is me, which you all know that already. All the diamonds in the sky. Here's the card, all the diamonds in card for all us little Cancerians out there. Remember Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, or Cancer Moon. Here we go. That is card number 10. And again, I'm going to read it. Even though I know what these are, you guys don't know what they are. So I want to really have us all focus on one card. And this is actually a way better way. So this year coming up in 2023, moving on from March, we're only going to be doing one card per sign. So you only need to discover 3 cards and it's easier to understand the reading. Okay, here we go. The essential meaning for Cancers: limitless potential and possibilities that are unique to you. Moving out of limiting beliefs, reaching for the stars and trusting you will reach them. Often the only things that separate us from the life we want to live are our beliefs and the inner stories we tell ourselves about them. Perhaps you've been conditioned to see yourself as limited, less than, unworthy. Maybe you're worried about the consequences of stepping out of your comfort zone right now, for the results of your expansion may not please others. Could it be you don't know the how, so everything looks like too much? Oh my gosh, too much work, and it makes you feel discouraged? The star you're reaching for may seem out of reach for you, but if you remember, you come from the stars. You will see the threads of destiny that dreamweavers have placed for you to find. Dream big, and don't be afraid to be honest with yourself about what you really want to experience. As soon as you claim it, let go of your resistance to surrendering. Well, that's so true for Cancers. I don't have, everything has my claw marks all over it. Anyway, Cancers, you need to shift from merely wanting to consciously intending. You will see the thread connecting you to the star that was there all along. Step by step, the way forward will be revealed, and the how will be in the very capable hands of the universe, not you. Believe in the power of the divine that exists in all things, and especially within you. Believe in yourself, and soon you will see the magic. No man-made construct can rob you of your inner light or the expression of your dreams, as they are sacred and holy. Keep going. You're on the right track. Like all the precious diamonds sparkling in the sky, this star of yours matters. Wow. I love these cards. All right, Leo. Again, we're looking, the question that we're always looking for the highest good, right? And the card deck was there to reveal the highest good as we all co-create our reality into the world. That's what this card deck was created for. We're all dream weavers. So now let's choose one for Leo. Here we go. Weavers share their magic tea. Here is this card. Yeah, okay, good. Here we go. And that's card number 24. So Leo, pay attention because this is your theme, your specific theme for this month. Essential meaning. Divine inspiration that could be life-changing. Being receptive and curious to following through. Selflessness. When the Dreamweavers share their magic tea, it's a sign to remember the divine quality of inspiration. You know the feeling. 1 minute you're walking, taking a shower, driving your car, and suddenly, ideas start pouring in through your mind and your heart. You feel like you could explode with hope. These are gifts from the divine, from Source, the conscious universe, or any other name you claim to describe spirit. These gifts come unbidden, and they answer a query you forgot you even asked. Isn't that amazing? Inspiration is a feeling sense and comes with its own intelligence and logic. It's as if you've been staring at a complicated series of locks that have kept you away from the next manifestation of a destiny you've always known but you just couldn't get to. Suddenly, all the locks just begin turning, pins click into place, and the doors swing open to let the light shine in. Now you have inspiration in all its technicolor glory. Did you think the Dreamweavers would keep their magic tea all to themselves? You just need to stay receptive and follow through on your curiosity. Then watch the magic arise to greet you. Inspiration wants to give you a gift. Let it. All right. Now we're going to choose a card for Virgo. That was beautiful. Only weavers know the time. That's for Virgos. This is the Virgo card, the theme for the month. And it kind of goes along with the winter spirits because we know that the month of March, there could be need to take some time to integrate whatever is going on for everybody. Here we go. This is specific for Virgo. Essential meaning, releasing timetables, trusting timing, all the time in the world, and the power to expand time. Ooh. The Dreamweavers know the exact timing of your dreams to manifest in the outer world, but their timetable often does not coincide with your own expectations. Sometimes you can get caught up in worrying that you're running out of time, that you might have missed the proverbial boat for success, but that's false. The universe doesn't operate in linear time. The Dreamweavers are moving the threads of fate and destiny around on the cosmic loom for your benefit right now. It's time to release your need to know the timing of things and trust that if you keep taking one small step at a time, following the signs that sparkle in the mystical threads of synchronicity and serendipity, you will be so much happier. Life is an adventure, so let go of your need to have things your way. When you want it, how you want it, the way you want it. The universe might have a better idea of what you need, so stay curious and open. You are so blessed, and what is truly yours will not be withheld from you. Trust in divine timing, and all will be well. All right. Now we're going to pick a card for Libra. Here we go, Libra. Oh, I love this. If the fox can't find his tail. We had so much fun going back and forth on the sketches for this card. All right, this is a great card. And it is card number 11. Card number 11. Digging deep into your own authentic knowing, avoiding compromise, chasing your tail. Be careful. Okay, this is for Libras. If a fox can't find his tail, it might be because he's chasing the wrong things and looking in the wrong direction, one that is unnatural to him. Sometimes you might find yourself compromising to avoid conflict. If you're coming from a place of fear, that may work in the moment, but you may still lose something about yourself in the exchange. You know this deep down, but occasionally you need to be reminded to stay true to your inner knowing so you don't trade your truth in acquiescence, giving in to someone's expectations or perceived dominance just to keep the peace. Oh my God, I have a Libra rising. That's so me. And the same goes for following trends. Oh, everyone appears to be doing it, so you do it too, just to fit in, or because you think it looks successful, but it is not sustainable. Now is the time to get clear on your unique qualities and offerings based on your values. When you do this, it's automatically good for everyone. Don't say yes unless you really mean yes, or you're going to feel ungrounded. And that said, if you're clear that you don't have all the facts, it's okay to change your mind, but only do it if it's right for you. You can ask for more information so you can understand the situation better, avoiding the defensive reaction, including any assumptions you may have, and aligning better with the idea of when. Then you'll stop chasing your tail. You will come from a gentle, grounded, empowered place. So much good is possible when you do this. And we all know that Libras love when. So this is a great, great message for Libra for this month. Now we're going to look at Scorpio. In the middle of the bridge, that's card number 15 for Scorpio. That's your particular theme for this month. Yes, okay, good. Here we go. Oh, he's so talented, Joel. And the art is just spectacular on these cards. It's just, I couldn't have asked for it to be better. I mean, from the hieroglyphs in my head and cave walls in dreams to this is just beyond me. It's so good. Okay, the essential meaning for this card for Scorpio. Learning from different viewpoints and life experiences, compassionate listening, meeting in the middle. Sometimes you get stuck seeing the world in a particular way. Maybe you've been indoctrinated to see things from a specific vantage point due to your past experiences. After all, society conditions us in the same way, encouraging us to follow the trodden path of this is how we do things. Maybe you've been comfortable throughout your life without finding it necessary to be open to different perspectives. Things have worked out so well so far, so why change? But you're being invited now to see things from other points of view. It is the appropriate time for you to engage in deep listening as you learn from other people and situations that are completely different from your own. This is a divine orchestration and a celebration of nuance and complexity that will expand your capacity for understanding, love, and compassion. Stay open to whatever you may discover, trusting it will change you for the better. This is also a brilliant moment for creative endeavors that will surely surprise you as you meet the divine halfway across the great divide. Allow these innovative ideas and new perspectives to expand your heart and share them with others. This is a beautiful moment of exchanging gifts for the highest good. In the middle of the bridge, just know how truly blessed you really are. That was for Scorpio. Now, let's do Sagittarius. I didn't miss anybody, right, Mark?
No.
Okay, good. Okay, Sag, here we go. Painting joy across the sky. This is for Sagittarius. Yeah, I really wanted this deck to have a playful quality and a little alien quality and mystical and mythical, and Joel really did that with this art. It's just this playful quality too. Even though the lexicon that I created on, or the language or vocabulary of the deck, is serious because it's supposed to work as a divination tool, but there's a specific flavor to this deck that's really beautiful and very appropriate for us to use right now in the times that we're in. Okay, painting joy across the sky for Sagittarius. The essential meaning is joy in all forms. Loving life, being grateful, sharing joy and reverence for all of life. What a beautiful month for Sag. Life can be a sticky place some days, where safety and trust may not come easily. How do you trust a world that is changing so rapidly, where people seem more and more disconnected from each other, from nature, and from spirit? You work hard and hope for the best, but you can be easily disheartened and disappointed. So true. Yes, life's a struggle. It can be unfair, hard, corrupt, and hopeless. But it's simultaneously hopeful, brilliant, trustworthy, good, and beautiful. Nothing will ever be perfect, and nothing will ever be permanent. Can you bring your attention to the beauty of the cosmos, of nature and all her inhabitants, to see the beauty within each person you encounter? Can you remember that joy is a perception, a perspective, and an action? Breathe in and tune into the energy of gratitude. Choose to be kind and compassionate citizen of the world, regardless of the challenges surrounding you. Give freely of your heart. Then you will know how to paint joy across the sky. Joy doesn't need the outer world to behave. In fact, the greatest expression of joy can arise from your deepest sorrows. Remember that joy is an energy, and a contagious one at that. When you cultivate it and spread it freely, the outer world will reflect it back to you in a form that is beautiful and meaningful for you. Choose joy today, and soon you'll note how much richer and fulfilled you are. In fact, more reasons to be joyful will spring up in your outer world the more you pay attention to joy. And that is for Sagittarius. Now for my Capricorn friends, here we go. Oh, Beyond Your Fears, the Weaver's Dance. I got this card, I don't know how many times. The first week I got my box of cards, and most of it was because I was so afraid. Because the card deck was so different. I'm like, oh my God, I'm scared. And it was so funny. And yeah, and I kept getting this card. It was like, relax, relax. Anyway, so this is for Capricorns. And again, this is the theme for you to pay attention to this month. Essential meanings: the negative effects of prolonged fearful thoughts, moving out of a fight, flight, freeze, being courageous in spite of your fears. So, beyond your fears, the Dreamweaver's dance, weaving the beautiful patterns of your life into the great weaving of all life. Fear, although a worthy self-protective emotion, engages also your fight, flight, freeze response. This trauma response, which also includes submit, cry for help, is not meant to be sustained for any long period of time. Short is good, long no good. Perhaps you've experienced something in your life that has you constantly on patrol. Your brain is in survival mode, always seeking potential threats, trying to keep you safe and also cutting you off from your connection with spirit. Might be happening sometimes. It's hard to move past your fears if you've been conditioned to expect the worst. Now, your inquiry now for this month of March is shining a light on the idea of false evidence appearing real, rather than something actually worthy of fear. Take several deep breaths and release the catastrophe in your mind. There's nothing to worry about. Allow for what is to be what is. Now is the time to trust life. Trust the divine, trust yourself, and trust the universe, and release your fears to the divine and step forward. You might feel vulnerable, maybe a little exposed, but you will regain your confidence and sense of humor very quickly. Now dust yourself off, stop ruminating, take a media break, gaze into the field of potential that surrounds you. It's all about where your attention goes, isn't it? That's for Capricorns. So now we have Aquarius. Oh, great. For the wind that blows our sails. This was actually, I think Joel said this was his favorite card. All right. That is card number 26. Number 26. Forward movement. This is for Aquarius. Coming out of a slow period and a time for action. This is a time for action. Your obstacles have dissolved. You've integrated the deep work you've been doing, and you're on the other side of the dry spell. How wonderful now to have the energy to take the next steps unencumbered by the past. This is a time of new beginnings and the excitement that comes with seeing your dreams coming to fruition after challenging work. Others may call you lucky, but you know what work it took to get here. Now, if you've watched the reading from yesterday, this card was in the obstacle section beside the card that represented winter. So the action being slowing down, right? So that's for those of you who are sitting there going like, but that card was there yesterday. It's really important for Aquarius to also remember that sometimes an action means that I need to take a break or I need to integrate. So that's the time for action. Well, what kind of action? Anyway, but this time of expansion is not one to take lightly or for granted. Smooth sailing is not always offered to you, especially as you venture into uncharted territory, which we all are. Now, the wind that blows your sails is steady, and you feel the hand of the divine next to yours on the wheel. Stay in touch with that partnership. Stay awake, stay aware, as waves can rise up out of nowhere. Have confidence that you are sailing in the perfect direction for you toward a destiny that will flourish. Go the distance. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, last but not least, we have Pisces. This is one of my other favorite cards in the deck. It's called All the Threads of Fate Must Bend. This is so cool. And again, this is for Pisces. And I am going to read it to you. It's card number 35. Okay, being flexible is the essential meaning for you, cultivating resilience and adaptability. Pisces, there is no such thing as a situation that is perfectly set in one state of being. Nothing difficult and painful will remain that way forever, and nothing joyous and free will remain in the same expression forever either. Imagine the weaving of the threads of fate in the tapestry of life. The threads must bend and move as they are pliable, supple, not meant to be rigid sticks. Life is the same way. Your experience of life now requires you to be adaptable to conditions and flexible as to how you respond to them. In this way, you build up a resilience to meet life on life's terms, while simultaneously continuing to pay attention to your dreams and your desires for your most meaningful life. Seen this way, all of life is an experience. You are a story that is always in motion, changing, dancing with the dream weavers, surrendering your desires, allowing curiosity to lead you in the dark and uncharted territories ahead of you. Right now, Pisces, release your rigid ideas of how you think things should be, how the form of things should be, how another person should be, and just allow a state of wonder and curiosity to lead you. Ask yourself and wonder, what might I discover here? Let go of your assumptions. Be present to this beautiful opportunity offered to you right now. Fate has brought you to this moment, but destiny will be what you make it mean. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have. I love this deck. I hope you love it as much as I do. I mean, I'm so thrilled. Remember, you can pre-order this deck. Go to ColetteBaron-Reid.com/Dreamweaver. When you pre-order your copy, I want you to go back to that page, enter your order number and your email, and you're going to get instant access to a printable guide with journal prompts for every one of the cards in the deck, as well as get entered into an exclusive giveaway to win a print of the cover artwork by Joel Nakamura, who was the artist for the deck. Or is the artist of the deck. Anyway, each print is a $200 value, and we're going to announce the 5 winners at our live online launch party happening on March 14th at noon Eastern Standard Time, which is the release day of the deck. So go pre-order your copy, claim your bonus, and enter the giveaway at ColetteBaron-Reid.com/Dreamweaver. Bye.